Boom, 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 shake the room.
Hola, bonjour, and hello.
How are we doings?
Happy birthday to us.
Happy birthday to us. 1 year anniversary. How fast has that gone?
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
Crazy.
It only dawned on me like at the start of last week. I was like, oh my God, it's been a year.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. So, yeah, it's been a year. How are you, mate? How are you?
Good. It's been a busy week, but had a nice weekend. What about you?
Yeah, it's been all right. It's been all right. Heather, how are you? How are
Heather?
you? You're going to be happy, Heather. You are going
Yeah.
to be very, very happy.
Get your towel ready, Heather.
Yeah, I've had a good week, mate. I've had a good week, and I've had a decent weekend as well. So yeah, can't argue at all. Nigel, how's it
Nigel,
going?
how we
Right.
doing?
Well, what we're gonna do, Heather, and I suppose this is just for you, Heather.
Yeah.
This is just for you. We have a very special guest with us tonight. So we won't spend too much time introducing him because you probably know who it is by now. If I'm telling you, it's just for you. So we'll get him in the room. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here is the ever vulgar Mr. Edwards.
Yes.
How's it going, dude?
Yeah, you can hear me okay?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
doing?
sorry. I'm having to wear my headset for work because
Pull your mic a bit closer.
Brilliant, cool.
Yeah. That's better.
Yeah, since I last live, I've lost my earphones. I'm not.
Yeah, you are cutting in and out a lot.
Yeah.
Am I?
That was
Deal
better.
with it.
Oh, that's better. Deal with it, fool.
What? Talking cuts out, doesn't it?
You look like you're in your dungeon, Dan.
Yeah, apologies for the poor lighting. You either got that or you've got too much.
All right.
This one makes me look like an angel. You've seen the periodic table.
Looks like you've got a ray of light, a spear coming down through your head.
Yeah.
The UFO is ready to take you up for
I've
some
got a
probing.
periodic table there. I've been trying to learn the periodic tables. I just can't find the right angle for this. Plus, I don't want everyone seeing the state of my house.
There you go.
How are we doing, Dan?
The light of the monitors. I'm good, man. Yeah, really good. I can't believe it's been a year.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
What
a year as well. What a year.
I know.
I was in prep for this, knowing it was coming up and knowing we were going to be doing like a year one. I was going back and just watching a few the old ones, like a few of the very first ones where we're just kind of like stumbling through and just figuring out like how things are going and some of the conversations that we were having in those first couple of weeks were fucking mental, absolutely mental.
When Nick said, I saw Nick over this weekend, and he said, well, first of all, he moaned at me for not replying, but I said, I don't reply to messages. If you want me, ring me, and I'll be back. He's like, oh, we're gonna go and do a live to celebrate the anniversary, and we're gonna talk about favorite bits from the last year on the lives. Last night, I lay in bed thinking, oh, I've got the live tonight, and I'm like, oh fuck, the stuff that we used to come out with. Oh God, I've been catching up on a few, more recent ones, and you guys are like turned semi-pro. You're making I've not actually joined any of them and bring it down a level.
It's we just got so used to it. I think that's all it is. You just get used to it and you just go through it. But like those first 4 or 5 weeks when we're just trying to find our way and just figuring it all out was absolutely hilarious to go back and watch.
I'll tell you, I think I've said it to you guys already, but those lives coming on, they got me through those, that early stages of the lockdown. I'd lost my mind. I'd gone absolutely mental, but I would just look forward to coming on these lives. It really got me through it. It was brilliant. Good laugh. Got some great people on here. I got some not so great people like Barry from Centralise, who sent me some absolutely disgraceful things through the post. That might get mentioned. I've just jumped on. I cannot stay on for long tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. But I wanted to hop on and say hello and see Anne's beautiful face, because I have not spoken to you.
Well, thanks for popping on, Dan. Thanks for popping on.
Thanks for joining us. It wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same actually if you weren't here. So thanks for jumping on. So
on the screen as well.
Who have we got here? So we've got Heather, we've got Nige, we've got Russell, we've got Rich,
Mitch,
got Alex, we've got Mr. Hudson. How are you? Dan's muffled. Fuck no jokes, please.
Muffled
up.
See, you're getting a lot of love. You're getting a lot of love. They're also saying they can't hear you, but they do.
Oh, really?
You're getting a lot.
I will try. And I'll pop off in a minute. Well,
you're
just introducing everyone, tell them about what you're going to go through. I'll see if I can find another set of headphones.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, go through. Hi, Heather. I see your message. Just pop me out now. I'll leave it now, Nick, and I'll give you a little message once I found some headphones, mate. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll sort out the backdrop. There we
go. So, shall we go over what we've been watching, Mr. Anthony?
Mate. So I unlike probably a lot of people in the UK, I had not watched any of Line of Duty at all over the years. Heard about it for from a lot of people for a long time, saying, "Oh, it's amazing! You need to check this out." And I'm there, just like, no, like I just don't want to. Like I'm not that bothered. And then a couple of years back, I saw something spoiled on one of the seasons. At that point, I didn't know what season it was. I'm assuming it was the latest season, but there was something spoiled on Gogglebox. Like a big thing. And like I said, I didn't know who any of these characters were. I didn't know the situation. And then something happened to someone. And I was like, okay, well, if I know that now, there's no point in me watching it, of course. And then I'd forgot all about it. And then obviously this year, the hype has been real over it. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna binge. I'm gonna go through and binge it, because there's 6 seasons. There's 6 episodes a season. It's not that long. They're an hour a piece. I could watch the majority of the season in one night, really. So I absolutely smashed through all of Line of Duty, and I've got to say, it was amazing. I really enjoyed it. It was very, in terms when you're watching it, when you're binging it, you do notice that a lot of scenarios keep on coming up that are pretty much the same, and some of the same things are being said, and there's like certain catchphrases and stuff like that, which I suppose when you're watching it over the years, you maybe not notice as much. So there was a little bit of repetitiveness, but overall, I really enjoyed it. And I've watched a movie last night with Liam Neeson in it. It's on Amazon. It was on Prime.
Oh yeah, I've seen the picture for that.
The Honest Thief, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one. It's not Liam Neeson's greatest work. I won't lie.
Then.
Mate, yeah, it's basically Liam Neeson just clinging on to whatever kind of action youth that he may have had. From his success from like Taken and stuff like that, and he's just trying to cling on to it as much as possible. Jai Courtney's in it, so I thought, well, if I've got him and Liam Neeson, hopefully there's going to be something there to watch. But it's pretty much what you would expect. It's really bad dialogue. There's action scenes that come out of nowhere. There's a plot that is wafer thin, and it's what you would expect from a 2021 Liam Neeson action movie. What else? What else? I've been watching quite a lot recently, actually. I watched a movie on Netflix. So I was watching. So me and Caroline sat down and we were figuring out what we're going to watch, and we banged Netflix on, and it was top trending, the top 10 trending in the UK, and it was like number 6 at the time. And it was a movie called Things Seen and Not Heard, or something along those lines.
The horror film.
It's got Amanda Seyfried in it.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, okay, it's trending. A lot of people are watching it. It must be at least watchable. Boy, I was wrong. Dude, I was right. Okay, so and I said this halfway through. I said the only way that I can try to accurately describe what this movie is that 6 film study students have got together, all with differing interests. They were all put together, and someone with a Netflix budget said to them, "Make a movie," and they've all just gone, "Okay." And they've just all just thrown in every.
I was gonna watch it, so I'm glad I'll probably give it a miss.
I mean, I just don't. I don't understand the themes. There's things that happen that don't have like any finishing to it. They don't really even start. It's just weird. It's got like this horror, kind of semi-horror vibe, and then this kind of like dysfunctional family vibe, and then this kind of like philosophical vibe. But none of them make sense together. So that's a pass. That's a hard pass. But yeah, when it finished, I was like, shit, like we've just watched that. You know, we've just spent 2 hours or an hour and a half of our life just watching that, and it was bad. It was.
Have you watched It's Love, Death and Robots season 2 yet?
I didn't even watch season 1.
Need to get on it. The volume 2 is really good.
I've heard from a lot of people that it's really, really good, but I've not even watched season 1, mate.
Really good.
What have you been watching then?
A bit of Love, Death and Robots. What else did I watch?
We've got Dan back in here. Let's see if we can bring him in.
Here he is.
Hello, is that better?
Oh, that's much better.
Is that working all right?
Yeah.
Kept doing this last time, didn't I?
Yeah, that's much better.
Stole some off the kids.
Give it here.
They're asleep.
I was watching. I said to Dan yesterday, I watched a film with Christopher Walken. I think it's called King of New York, where he's like a gangster, but it was a bit of a weird one. Where he's like, it just looks like Christopher Walken. He wasn't in character or anything. So a bit of that, and then I've been watching that Shadow and Bone series on Netflix.
Oh, not started that yet.
Yeah, it's decent.
I put it on my to watch list. I just haven't.
Shit! I just remembered something that we haven't said that we've watched. Invincible.
Oh,
right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you have not even heard of it, or it's not on your radar, get it on your radar right now. Invincible on Prime Video. My gosh, that is good. It's full disclosure, it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon, and it reminds me of kind of like Saturday morning kind of cartoon animation you used to get as a kid. So that's maybe why I liked it a lot. But it's about superheroes. It's very on theme at the minute. There seems to be a lot of this kind of theme going around with like The Boys. Is it Jupiter Ascending as well?
Yeah.
So it's very on theme. But my God, it is so good. It is so good, and I'm so glad that you put me onto that, Nick, because it wasn't on my radar at all. And you told me to watch the first couple of episodes, and I was absolutely hooked.
It's good.
I was just writing it down there, Anthony, to put it on my watch list, and then remembered that Nick absolutely bludgeoned my eyes with it a couple of weeks ago.
It gets worse after that.
And that's only the first episode. The last episode is absolutely insane. It's so good. Did any of you watch the Falcon Winter Soldier?
Nope.
It's been a while since we've got together, so it's
I watched it. It was all right. It wasn't anything amazing.
I've not been able to watch any of the new Marvel stuff. Just can't bring myself to do it.
What? Because you've kind of given up on it, or?
Yeah, I'm no longer bought into the characters. For me, it's done.
Fair enough. I know a lot of people that are like that. That are, after Endgame, they're done with it now. Yeah.
If are they doing a Guardians 3?
Yeah.
I'll probably watch Guardians 3, but not these side programs. I know we were talking about.
You need to watch WandaVision, though, dude.
Well, this is it. We were talking about WandaVision last year on one of the lives. I've no intention of watching it.
So
it looks like a bag of wank.
Mate, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
I'd rather go and have one.
The Falcon and Winter Soldier was it. It was exactly what I thought it would be in terms of the action, and it didn't really kind of stand out, especially when it followed WandaVision. Like I really, really enjoyed WandaVision, and then I got this afterwards, and it just kind of felt like it was just quite samey in comparison to WandaVision, which was something new. Alex, I'm not biting. I'm not,
I just saw what Nick put there, and I'm the same Nick Harrison. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
You know, it's interesting. I've never seen a single episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
You'll love it.
You'll
absolutely love it. So for me, if you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Hitchcock and Scully, I'll just think of Keith and Goose. It's all you need to know. Anthony, you'll love it.
Okay, I should think of Keith and Goose then. That's
Dan, since you've not been on for a while,
you've
been buying some frags, haven't you? What frags you been buying?
Well, no, I bought a few over like a 6-week period.
Mm-hmm.
I thought in my mind, I think we discussed this as well on one of the lives. My first ever big fragrance that I bought was Hugo Boss.
Mm-hmm.
When I was 15 years old. Not when I first started getting interested in girls, but when one of them finally showed interest in me, not my mum. And I was like, my sister was going downtown. I got some money saved up. I was like, oh, go out and buy me this. I wanted an album by Insane Clown Posse, so I sent her downtown for that. I said, and can you get me some Hugo Boss? This is back in '98, guys, so don't judge me too much. She came back with it, and I loved it. So I just got it in my mind. I want to buy all the Hugo fragrances that are out there. So I looked them all up, made a huge list of them, and realised it was going to cost me best part of about $1,000. So gave up on that idea quickly. But I was already about 6 fragrances in at the time. So just bought a few of the different Hugo fragrances.
Decent.
Yeah. What else did I buy?
Any more perfume, Paula?
Got that Gaultier, Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male, didn't I? Got that.
Oh yeah.
Polo Red. D Squared.
Polo Red.
Green. Yeah, I got Polo Red. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So you guys kind of
bit of a little spending spree then, Dan.
Long time ago now. Time ago. Yeah. So.
And what's your latest purchase?
2. I think we mentioned it on Tony's live. For those that didn't know, I bought 2. So one of them I've been wearing kind of like non-stop since I bought it, which is CK1. You might remember that from a while back. It's something that I smelled years and years and years and years ago and never had it since then. But yeah, I can't get enough of it at the minute. Like I'm constantly wearing it. And I also got Darej. Is it Darej by Risasi?
Oh yeah.
That is some sexy juice, mate. That is some sexy juice.
Get that from
I'm still rocking this bad boy.
That's for your arse.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that Darej is some sexy juice, mate, and it's cheap as well. I think it only cost me like 26 quid or something like that. Some sexy, like spicy vanilla-y kind of stuff. It's really, really nice. But I can't get enough of CK1 at the minute. It's just I'm just dousing myself in it.
CK1. I'll just put water on.
CK, mate, it's beautiful.
And it's dirt cheap as well. You get like 200ml for 12 pence.
Yeah, I think I got like 100ml bottle. I think I got it for like 16 quid. It was a bargain, mate.
But the reason I say that, and I picked the bottle up.
Yeah,
it's fucking huge.
Yeah, mate, I really like it. Really like it.
That Last Mercenary.
He's just went, it's fucking huge, and looked down. Like, he's got a bit of a compliment.
Looking at the tumor on the end of it. Yeah. Yeah, look at the size of that.
Yeah.
300 mil.
300
mil?
Yeah.
Fuck off. Get
out. 300 mil, look. That's it. Up that way.
That's hilarious. Get it out.
I paid 21 quid.
Get that beast out.
It's that big that it came without the the vaporizer at the end.
Yeah.
It didn't come with that on. It just came with a screw top lid on, like a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, that's how they all come. That's massive.
That is a big bottle.
That's a big. Hold it up to the size of your head. Hold it up to your head.
I think it was. Yeah, well, I've got a big head, and so.
Yeah, I know, but fucking hell, it's massive.
That is massive.
Well, I ain't not bed. No need for that. Yeah, it was. I think I paid to like 21 quid or 21.50. It was a ridiculous amount.
Yeah, it's really cheap.
Decent. Someone's asked about the Last Mercenary. So this is Van Damme Netflix series that's coming on. So yeah, I may see how it is. If it's anything like Van Johnson, then may watch a couple of episodes. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a hard pass from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. Hopefully he's not doubled too much. Ravi, good to see him in the chat.
Mr. Ravi.
Oh, all right, Rambo.
Rambo's in the chat. I've bought the Cedra Mancera. Absolutely love that. And then the classic from Collage.
Yeah.
That's my favorite at the minute. Everyone that's been around has gone for that one straight away, even over the Mancera one. So some good shit.
I need to smell that bad boy. Need to smell that bad boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nick, did you want to go? Oh, so we did the last essential sense that we did. We didn't post what the first four were.
Yeah.
Because we thought that we would mention it on here. Did you want to go over what the A to D was?
Yeah.
So A, for those that didn't catch it, Tony in the chat can be testament to this. So A was we felt it was very safe, very Ambroxany. Tony was going with Allure Sport. We were going with something more along the lines of like Bleu de Chanel kind of vibe. So that's what we were getting from it. We all kind of said it was nice, but we weren't going to be jumping to buy it, and it was very safe. So Nick, what was it?
So I got it was Issey-Miyake. This was the Pour Homme Wood and Wood Intense.
Yes.
Ass long one.
So I was watching the reveal of this one, and pretty much no one got it. No one got that one at all. Everyone was quite surprised by what it was, but everyone seemed to like it.
Who's Pascal?
Pascal is from a Jean-Claude Van Damme forum.
Love it. It literally just asked me, "Do you like Cheetos?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a fat fuck. Yeah, I do. I do like Cheetos." Literally just looked down at the chest like, "Do you like Cheetos, Dan?" Like,
yeah, sure, why not?
You can't see the lower half of me, but this should be some sort of, indication that it only. I'm pear shaped, but the pear's upside down. So it just gets bigger.
Big booty.
B
was Miller Harris Pew Santal. I haven't got a clue. C was Ralph Lauren Polo,
which is interesting because I hated C. I absolutely hated C. And I'm quite a big fan of Ralph Lauren fragrances, but I hated C. And when that one was revealed, I was like, okay, I wasn't expecting that one at all.
And then D was Serge Luton's Feminite Dubois.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. And I think it's safe to say we were nowhere near with any of them.
Absolutely. Nowhere near.
Nowhere near. But that's the difficulty with them, especially if you're not aware of what they are or anything. You do your best to try and get out what you get out of them. But yeah, it's a difficult task. It's a difficult task.
Alex, I'm guessing the Mark Jacobs has gone. He's blasted through his bang. Mark Jacobs bang.
No way. Have you got through it already?
I think he only bought a little sample.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
Which letter was the one that we thought was molecule?
Oh, that was not. I think it was F.
Was it F?
Yeah. We're not gonna see that until another couple of weeks. So.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm just catching up with the chat here.
Unused since Christmas.
And similar to your line of duty thing, I was thinking of binging some Prison Break, but I know nothing about it. Can you describe it? No, I can't.
See?
Always got to get that in.
Beautiful. That's what a 1 year anniversary should be about. Bring up shit that winds you up.
Bringing back the classics. What else we got here? We got Scott Adkins for Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2. Well,
Absolutely.
yes. Well,
Absolutely.
yes. Do you want to talk about Mortal Kombat? Want to talk about it whilst we're here, or you're not?
It's just shit. That's it.
Yeah, Nick wasn't a fan of it at all.
Crap.
I enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, what it wasn't great, but I enjoyed it.
A couple of good moments, but other than that, yeah, I'll go back to the original. And that's saying something. Fucking hell. The original's not that great. But yeah, Mortal Kombat's not great. So sorry to disappoint anyone that likes that film. Shall we do the Kahoot?
We can do.
Let's hit the Kahoot.
We've got a game of Kahoot if anyone wants to get involved. So we've got, I think, how many questions have we got, Nick?
We've got 30.
We've got 30 questions. If anyone wants to get involved, what we're going to do is we're going to put the questions up on screen.
Yes.
And you can play along with your phone. So you can download the Kahoot app and then get going. We're not sponsored by Kahoot.
Oh, you're fucking advertising already.
We're not sponsored, but, you know.
Right,
it's
let
fun.
me share the screen. And right, so what you'll get on screen is you'll get the PIN number. So if you want to join in, then type in the PIN and you can join in. Right, so...
And if you use code Talk and Review, you get 5% off your first purchase.
If you use Talk and Review 1 year anniversary, all one word, Dan will expose his nipples.
No.
Which one? Or both of them? Or all three?
Right, hang on. Let me share the right one.
Yeah, I think you almost gave away some answers there.
I know, bloody hell.
So they've all shut off now anyway.
Hang on.
I've just dropped something.
That's a nice chair you've got, Ant.
Oh, thank you.
Does that one come from work?
No, you're kidding.
I need a new one.
Right, here's your PIN. 8202939.
Get on it.
You got to wait now for everyone to fucking download Kahoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, have you ever considered dreadlocks?
Yeah. That's all I've got to say about that. You want thing to think about is it's not going to happen, is it?
So is that Alex or is that Andy?
So we've got Dinosaur Man in. So this is going to be a mixture of movie and fragrance questions.
Nick, we want to see that right bicep, Nick.
Huh?
Snapdragon. Tell me your right bicep. If you think his right bicep's impressive, you should see his left forearm.
Oh gosh.
It puts that CK1 bottle to shame.
Who's taken on Dinosaur Man?
We've got Tony in here as well. So, by the way, these are fragrance and movie related questions, but there's also questions relating to the channel. So the Talk and Review channel. So that could be stuff that's happened over the last year. It could be stuff just in general about the channel. You brush. Oh, that's you brush your teeth while she shits. I love that name.
I didn't realise Charlie was coming on it.
Are we getting anyone else in?
Are we getting a few more in?
I imagine you had them. You could go on a dreadlock holiday. You could go on a dreadlock holiday, mate.
I couldn't have dreadlocks. Have you never heard of Simply Red? I get fucking murdered walking outside. Especially where I live as well.
Right, we'll give it another minute. So if you want to jump on, hit that pin code in your app and then join the quiz. So this is going to be a movie quiz and a fragrance quiz.
You said fragrance and lost you brush your teeth.
He'll pop back on. Here we go. Any more? Oh, there we go. He's back in. All right, let's lock it.
Dodgy internet.
Mick is a legend.
Here we go.
Also,
hang on, let me lock it.
Anthony, turn your hat backwards and you'll look like Matthew McConaughey. Apparently, I would look like Matthew McConaughey with a backwards hat.
Prove it.
All right, here we go.
All right.
I was going to say now do the voice. Yeah.
Which of these movies is Nick's favourite? Universal Soldier, Bloodsport, Hard Target, or Double Impact?
Oh, I know that one. Can I answer that one?
No.
Who's going to get this one?
The answer will pop up. So.
Okay.
Hopefully the right answer will pop up.
Oh, who picked that?
Everyone went for Universal Soldier.
Takes the leaderboard.
Let's go.
You're wrong and you suck.
Oh, Tony's up there.
Oh, the game is locked. Ravi wanted to join. I think it looks like Ravi wanted to join. Oh, too late, mate. Too late.
It's his dodgy internet connection.
Let me see if I can unlock it. Ravi, it's unlocked. It's unlocked, Ravi.
You can join in. You can join in as
Kahoot.
We'll give it.
We'll download more.
We'll let you get in, Rav.
Let us know when you're in, big boy.
Here he is. Here's Rambo. Rambo's in.
Yeah, right, he's in.
Next one's coming in. Here we go. Which of these movies is Anthony's favourite? Beetlejuice, Batman 89, Inception, or Jaws?
Well, I know that his favourite's not on that list.
Oh, really?
Eat, Pray, Love.
How did you know? Oh, 3 right. We've got someone that didn't answer. You've got 20 seconds. You must answer. Let's have a look.
Snapdragon. Anthony's the only person that can reach the high enough note, mate. So we can't really sing it.
Oh,
Ravi didn't answer.
Them big fingers, his massive Hulk fingers.
He broke his phone. He's like Hulk
smash. Right, next question. Which was the first live movie review we did when we started doing live streams? Ooh. True Lies, True Romance, Truth or Dare, or True Grit?
True that.
True that.
True that.
All right.
Earphone fell out.
Hey, we got True Romance. Someone said True Lies. We should review True Lies.
Oh, Andy's jumped up.
Is it Andy or is it?
Oh, it might be Alex. Might be Alex.
We don't know. It's a bit of a mystery.
Here we go. Which of these movies did Anthony not watch in his 24-hour live stream? Man of Steel, Home Alone, Man on Fire, or The Gentleman?
We're gonna have to touch on that live stream. I can't stay on much longer, but there's a couple of things I want to bring up. But that live stream, what a fucking goddess you are, mate.
Was Man of Steel. Was Man of Steel. I did not watch Man of Steel. I watched Suicide Squad, but I didn't watch Man of Steel.
Right, next one.
For my sins.
In total, how many guests, not Anthony or Nick, have we had on our live streams? 12, 13, 14, or 15?
Do they win a prize, Nick?
Bear respect.
Bear tings. Oh,
15. Well, wow. All four of you. Well done.
Very good.
That is correct. 15.
Which of these fragrance review videos has the most views on our channel? Date for Men, Zara Fragrances, Bentley for Men, or Unboxing and First Impression Freshies?
Ooh, which one could it be? Guys, if anyone's joining the stream whilst we're playing this and wants to get involved in Kahoot, the pin's down there. You can join halfway through. We're only 6 questions into 30 questions. So if you want to get involved, baby. It's Date for Men. Date for Men by quite a way on those 4, actually. So we have no change.
Clearly not my review of Date for Men, was it?
It's clearly not Dan's review of Date for Men. It was Nick's solo review of Date for Men.
Right. Which of these is Nick's favourite? Aventus, Parfum Vintage, Emperor X Straight, Milton Lloyd, or Scent of Peace?
If you know Nick, this is a no-brainer. Boom.
Oh, one person.
Scent of Peace, baby. Who got it?
Go on,
Tony. Go on, Tony. Rambo and Ravi. We've got Ravi in here twice. Which of these is Anthony's favourite fragrance?
Stronger With You, Polo Double Black, Polo
If
Black.
it isn't the one that I think, then Anthony likes some fragrances too much. There's one you're creaming over it.
Yeah, Polo Double Black. I threw in the Polo Black as a bit of a red herring there, and people went for it. They went for it. Oh, Alex or Andy. Alex and/or Andy is staying firmly at the top here.
How are these points allocated?
It's
fastest
speed.
finger first. What category of fragrance was featured on our first live stream with Essentials? Woody, floral, fruity, or gourmand?
Ooh. Which one was it? We've not got any answers yet. Come on, guys. Got 4 seconds. 2 answers. Floral. Floral was the answer. Then we went to fruity. Then we went to woody.
Oh,
Tony knows. Tony knows. Notice we've got Lizzie in the house. Hey, Lizzie.
What was the last movie review we did? Extraction, Tenet, Project Power, or Wheelman?
Oh. And it feels like it was forever ago.
Oh.
Yes, it was Wheelman.
What's the connection then?
Kev, how's it going?
Right, next one.
Double points.
When is next time either Nick or Anthony is going to the cinema?
No one will know, so it's just a guess. When will we go? Who knows? Wednesday, that's right. So
I can hear running water. One of you sat near the toilet.
no,
it's me. I'm next to.
Oh, it's your fish tank, isn't it? Yeah.
I said the same thing. I was like, Nick, sounds like someone's pissing in your corner.
Just Nick's catheters given way.
Yeah. Double points again. What are they going to see?
Oh.
At the cinema? Spiral, Godzilla vs. Kong, Peter Rabbit 2, or Mortal Kombat?
Oh, who knows? We've got one answer in already. 2 answers in. 3 answers in. Wow.
Oh.
No one went for Peter Rabbit 2. I'm quite offended.
Oh, you brushed your shooting up. Peter Rabbit is my next one. What was the last fragrance purchase that Nick made?
Oh, so if you're paying attention to earlier on, you will know.
Cedro Boy, CK1, Pour Classique, or Proxima?
Who knows? Were you listening earlier on? Were you listening? Yes, Cedrat Boissé. Who got that? You brush your teeth while she shits is on fire.
I fucking love that username.
When speaking to the Frag reviews about all things movie, who was Steve from Frags to Rich's favourite actor?
Downey Jr., Jack Nicholson, Denzel Washington, or Samuel Jackson?
Were you paying
It can
attention?
only be. It's got to be one of two there. If it's any of the others.
Well, people have got their own preference.
Yeah, they can be fundamentally wrong about film.
It was Denzel Washington. Well done.
Oh, yes. So on our third week of live streams, we mentioned a specific type of candle. Whose candle was we discussing? Courtney Cox, Gwyneth Paltrow, Brie Larson, or Scarlett Johansson?
In probably one of the funniest moments I think I've ever experienced in any live stream.
Oh dear.
That was so funny.
Brilliant.
There we go. Cecile Zarakian recently created what? Boundless, Epic Woman, Annie, or Material? Perfumer. Oh.
Material.
Yes.
Dinosaur Man's still firmly up there.
I know. What's the most streamed show ever on Netflix? Stranger Things, The Witcher, Bridgerton, or Power?
Ooh. I don't know the answers to these.
Looking forward to season 2 of The Witcher.
It is Bridgerton. Yes.
Wow.
Overtook The Witcher, which was up until Christmas, and then Bridgerton took over.
Never seen it.
No, me neither.
What's it about?
I've heard it's kind of like a period time porno.
Yeah. Danny's all over that now. He's just fucking recorded it.
If I'm going to watch period time porno, I'll watch something from the 70s.
Right. Name of Norton and Wilson's new fragrance.
Oh, shake your bum bum. Shake your bum bum, shake your bum bum, shake your bum bum.
Oh.
That's not really. If we had someone on that may suffer from dyslexia, you kind of fucked them on that one. That's not fair, is
it? That's not fair.
Sorry, guys.
Of the new Saw film, Swill, Will, Spiral, Swirly.
I'd love it to be swirly.
Baz is in the house.
Spiral it is.
Swirly.
Yes.
I'm a swirly killer.
Right, next one. What was the fragrance 2 cents worth last did a video on?
Ooh.
Angel Share, Louis Cardin Sacred, Hudson's 001, or Black Panther? by Alexandria Fragrances.
Is that similar to Sex Panther?
Yeah, it's close. Louis Cartin. You got that?
No one got it.
What was the latest note we sampled for Essential? Tony will get this straight away. You'd hope.
Woody.
It was Woody.
Woody.
Oh.
Dinosaur Man is killing it.
Which of these reviewers is doing a fragrance with Zaharoff? Curly Fragrance, Big Beard Business, Curly Sense, or George Gents?
Woody.
Woody.
I've not heard of any of them.
There were so many innuendos flown around on that live stream. It was mad. Especially going
Curly
for
Sense.
Woody with D. Oh, Tony's catching up.
What is the correct Giorgio Armani?
Oh. Acqua di Gio Profumo. Acqua di Gio Profumo. Acqua di Gio Profumo. Acqua di Gio Profumo. We only have one person answer, and they answered wrong.
It was the green one.
Yep. Barry said green.
Right, next one. Which brand has a fragrance called Lafayette?
Lafayette.
Mancera, Bond Number 9, Montal, or Creed?
That reminds me of Aristocats. The two dogs in it. I think one's called Lafayette. It's like, I'm the leader. I say when it's time to go.
It reminds me of True Blood and the black fella that worked in the kitchen.
You've never seen True Blood?
Yeah. I used to love True Blood.
25.
What is the name of Zack Snyder's new zombie movie coming on Netflix? Army for the Dead, Army of the Dead, Army of Dread, or Army versus the Dead?
Army of Dread. It's just an army of Judge Dredds.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
That's a terrifying concept.
I watched the newer version of Judge Dredd the other day. Again, it's not got any better.
You didn't like it?
What is the name of the new Thor film? Love and Rain, Thor 4, Love and Thunder, or Thunder and Lightning?
Thunder and Lightning. I mean, it's a good name for a Thor movie, actually.
Someone went for Thunder and Lightning.
Brush is on fire.
He's on fire.
Oh, Tony, this is a two horse race here between Tony and Andy or Alex. There are 3 questions left.
What is the Hermes fragrance called?
Late. Thanks, Anne.
Got it. H24, who got that? Tony would have definitely got that. Oh, he's catching up. He's catching up. Oh my gosh.
I think, did he take the crown last time?
I don't know who won last time.
True or false? Brandon at Da Vinci's Alchemist wore Baronda today.
Oh, and he's just turned up as well. Brandon. Bazaronda.
Oh.
Who got it? Oh shit.
Shit. Tony's close.
Oh,
2
God,
questions.
Tony.
Aaron Terrence Hughes' real first name is Ryan.
Oh, this is so close. Do we think that that's his name? False. Correct. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tony might.
Right, here we go. Final question. Get them fingers ready.
Final question.
Sausages. Jean-Paul Gaultier presented what show? Eurothrash, Eurotrash, Eurobash, Eurodash.
I used to love this show.
He presented it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know
loved
that.
it. He absolutely loved
mate.
it. Look, all these filthy fuckers got it all right. But who's fastest?
Eurobash.
Lola Ferrari, Nick. Lola Ferrari. Don't forget her.
Oh my god.
Oh my babies.
You brush is in third. In second place we have Tony, but in first place.
Filthy fast fingers.
73 points.
Dinosaur Man, so he got 16 out of 30.
And Ravi was 4th and 5th.
Yes, for some reason.
Well done. Well done, Alex or Andy. Or both of you.
So what was interesting there is that Tony actually answered more correct, but Alex or Andy got more points because I think they got more points correct on the double point round.
Oh.
Just the way Kahoot works, guys. That's the way it works. Don't make the rules.
Well done.
Barry, thank you very much for the donation, mate. Thank you very much.
Appreciate that, mate. Thank you.
So, Dan, you've been mentioning that you wanted to go, but you wanted to mention a couple of things before you left.
Yeah, the one.
You can try again.
The one abiding memory from last year, it literally just came up in that quiz, and it was Gwyneth Paltrow's fragrance, mate. I dug this bad boy out today in memory of it.
Oh, he's got the candle out.
Your mum. This smells like your mum's vagina.
Yeah. Wow. What a conversation that was out of nowhere.
The best part about that conversation was Barry saying when Matt turned around and he said, "Oh, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. You get some swab and you get some good thing." And then Barry turned around and said, "I'll have to get it, but I'll have to wait until she's asleep to be able to get it."
There was just so much filth going on that night.
I rewatched that the other day, and I was laughing just as hard at us laughing. I mean, I literally couldn't contain myself. Like I was ruined that night. Thanks to Barry. I'm gonna have to take his headphones out.
It was nice to know that I was in company that understood how I felt about things. So thanks, Barry. Disgusting.
We love a bit of Barry filth coming in. We had we also did the DC fandom one. That was good. Where we had loads of people on that one, didn't we? Just going over everything. DC, which was good. And we've for saying that we've only been on for a year, I think 15 guests is really good. And we've had some quality guests come on. Your mic's gone, and yeah. One time. I think it's because he's done some unplugging. So Dan.
Yeah.
What is your
hello?
Oh, he's back. He's back. What is your favorite moment from the lives, bar the candle one?
I sound like a narcissist now, but it's got to be my fucking live testing of that shit Barry sent me.
I can be testament to that. I can be testament to that because you sent those on to me and they were fucking horrible.
They were disgraceful. And Barry, mate, you need to take a good long look at yourself in the mirror and ask, why did I buy this stuff? Why did she marry me?
I look how you're staring directly into the camera.
Yeah. I'm normally looking down here at you two. Mate, this is just a Barry. She can do better. And she knows it. Just a word of warning, mate.
That was a good one. I forgot about that.
One of my favorite bits was when Andy was on. We were talking about something. Andy, it was us three, and Andy from Dinosaur Man was on, and we got onto the subject of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And obviously, we're all sat there in agreement that we do not like it, saying that we don't agree with it, and we thought it was nothing. And then Caboose was in the chat, and he was trying to defend it, wholeheartedly trying to defend it. And then we offered for him to come on, and we didn't think that he would come on and defend it as vigorously as he was doing in the chat, but he did. He absolutely did. And we were stuck there. We were stuck there for a long time, just listening to the back and forth between this man here and Caboose. And
it was a good back and forth, though. It
was funny because what the point I've rewatched this. The point that we're trying to get across is that film is subjective, but Caboose was saying no. It's not. I'm right and you're wrong, and it was getting on Andy's nerves so much that it was just hilarious to listen to.
What I love about it is Andy's been on, hasn't he? Andy's been on the podcast, on the chat. He's got such a soft, gentle voice. So you've got, and obviously he wasn't talking on that that back and forth, but because we all know Andy and know how he speaks. We're reading it in his voice. Nice, soft, gentle, getting his point across. And then Caboose was pure fucking aggression. I loved it.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. It was one of my favorite moments of the year.
So the Friends reunion.
It's not a Friends reunion.
What do you think?
Look, I'm going to clarify this. I'm going to set the record straight because a lot of people think that, oh my God, it's one last episode where they all get together and it's going to be an episode. It's not a fucking episode, right? Let me tell you right now, it's not an episode. All it is the Friends cast getting back together. They're out of character, so they are their own human person, their own actors, actresses, and they're on set and they're just going to be talking. It's going to be like interviews, and there's just going to be fans, and there's going to be celebrities sitting down talking about their experience with Friends, and they're speaking to the cast members. That's all it is. It is not a fucking episode, so people need to chill out a little bit. No one wants an extra episode of Friends more than I do, but it's not going to happen, and that's not what this is.
I don't think I would have wanted it now with the way that a few of them look, especially Courtney Cox.
It's I don't think that they would be able to get away with doing an episode now of Friends, because even whilst it wasn't particularly edgy or politically incorrect, the world has changed that much now, where a lot of the stuff that they did is in terms of jokes and stuff like that, it just wouldn't land. It just wouldn't resonate with a new audience. It would with the people that liked it before, but I don't think it would. With a younger audience today.
Nick,
but yeah.
Explain yourself.
Go for it.
What's wrong with the way Courtney Cox looks today?
Too much fucking Botox.
She still looks banging, mate.
No, she's got that sort of. She's going in the route of Sylvester Stallone's mom, where it's going to start looking that fish face.
No, she's not.
She
fucking
is.
Miles away from that. You won't be able to see that, right?
Yeah, no, she looks worse than that now, I think.
Screenshot.
It's 1 foot bank.
Bank.
Andy has said he has a hardened edge to himself.
Yeah.
He has a switchblade and wears a leather jacket.
Faux leather, because he's a gentleman.
Did you ever watch the Joey spin-off? I did, Barry. I watched it for like I watched it for like 4 episodes, and I couldn't bear it anymore.
Did you watch it for Drea Di Matteo though? From The Sopranos.
Yeah.
because that's all anyone really watched it for, because the guy can't act.
Yeah,
in fact, the Friends reunion will probably be his best acting performance to date.
It's quite strange to see them in different scenarios or in different TV shows and stuff like that where they aren't together, because they don't seem to do as well as, like you say, like Matt LeBlanc. There, it doesn't sound like he does it well at all. But
We
when
just
he's
read
in
the
frame,
same
it's
comment.
great.
Are you telling me you didn't like Lost in Space?
I'm telling you, I did not like Lost in Space.
Heather Graham was in it, and that didn't even save it for me. I must sound like a real pervert. Sorry, everyone.
It's weird.
I'm not.
But that being said, I don't think that's the same with them all. I think it's probably just right with him. Like with Matt LeBlanc, I don't think that, like, Jennifer Aniston is in movies, then I don't think that she does bad in those. Courtney Cox is in movies. I don't think she does bad in those. She was in all the Scream movies.
Matthew Perry didn't do that well, I don't think.
No, he was in a few. I think the only thing I can think of Matthew Perry, and for some reason now, is 17 again with Zac Efron.
I think he did one with Bruce Willis.
Yeah,
he did the whole 9 yards.
Yeah. And I don't think it was that great.
But yeah, like, and David Schwimmer has done a couple of things, but yeah, I think they're all better actors than Matt LeBlanc, I think.
Yeah. Ubrush says, I want a sequel to Romeo and Michelle. Barry loves a starfish.
She had Botox in her ass lips.
You've got fucking problems, you have, mate. You have got problems.
We know what type of night it is for Barry tonight, don't we? He's hidden somewhere. He ain't
Golden shed.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston still looks great.
So we'll put it out there to anyone in the chat, anyone that has been watching the lives over the last year. Is there any particular thing that you enjoyed the most, least, or least? Enjoyed the least, of course.
A rusty sheriff's badge.
Fucking hell.
Never
Don't turn it into one of those fucking conversations.
It's going down that route, isn't it?
It really is.
There's going to be a load of filth just incoming.
I can feel it.
Going on.
I can feel it. Like there's a calm before the storm. Like there's no comments coming through, and I feel like we're just going to get a barrage of filth in a second.
Big row.
Listen, I'm gonna jump off in a second though, but just a shout out again, Anthony, for that 24-hour live stream, mate. Absolutely amazing what you did. The reason that you did it as well, I've already touched on this. Getting on these lives really helped get me through the start of lockdown. I struggled a lot, and then just being able to jump on and see what you were doing, and literally watching the colour drain from you as you got more and more tired. It was amazing to watch. So, mate, that was brilliant.
It wasn't too great to do. I'm not going to lie, but
maybe not. But I honestly think you should. I know you've got a new job. Congrats on that, by the way. Get booking a couple of days holiday so you can do your anniversary live stream.
That's
24 hours.
It's not going to be till November. If I did that again, it would be November. Because remember, I had my hideous moustache because I was doing November as well.
Yeah.
But I think that this time people should be able to choose what you watch, and they should just say binge watch like an entire season of 24.
What about Prison Break?
I want you to do the 20. No, I want him to do the 24 game.
24
you have to drink when every time Jack Bauer says "damn it," you have to drink.
I think I'd die.
Oh, it'd be a mess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be awake the entire 24 hours, put it that way.
Nick, we could always kick your wife out and we could come round and do it as a trio.
Can you imagine?
Do you think that would ever happen?
No.
Chance. Exactly.
She'd worry about the state of the house for starters.
Yeah. She'd be licking the windows trying to clean them.
But yeah, I am going to jump off. But yeah, brilliant, guys. What you've done over this last year has been fantastic. It's brought me loads of laughs. I really appreciate you bringing me on and putting up with me.
Mate,
certainly when I first tried to get on as well.
it wouldn't have been the same without you. So yeah, thank you very much.
And to everyone in the comments, thank you, you guys. Some of the stuff you've come out with has been great. Some of the laughs that you've given me, they've really helped as well. So I'm glad that you decided to keep them going. And yeah, hopefully I'll get on a few more. But I think I'll go back into my cave of not buying any fragrances and know nothing about fragrances again after my little spending spree.
You've got your 300. You've got your 300 ml of CK1 that you can spend the rest of your life spraying now.
Yeah, that's it. So no more fragrances for me. I'll just go and borrow Nick's next time I see him. Best thing to do. Right. So thanks ever so much, guys. Thank you all. Bye, Heather. See you soon. Thank you.
Bye.
See you later, mate. Thanks for coming on.
Bye.
Love you. So we got Barry liked the questions one we did.
Which one? Sorry.
The movie one.
Tony.
24 hours. Oh, it's Tony. Can't see it properly.
I like the questions one where you got people on, but the 24 hours and the candle one was my favorite. So the question, what was that? The review, the fragrance review was about the movies.
Yeah.
That was an interesting one. Yeah, we didn't think. To be fair, we didn't think that we would get as much uptake as we did on that one. Just because obviously we're asking about movies and not fragrances, and it's a bit out of people's comfort zone and stuff like that. But that was a fun night. That was a fun night.
Good. It was
good. Know people a little bit better.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, wasn't it? A bit more interesting to see what people go for movies and actors and stuff like that. So, yeah. Really.
Before we get into any more comments, Nick, now that the cinemas are opening, what are you most excited for? And that question goes to everyone in the chat as well.
Oh, I think it depends what goes into the cinema. So whether it's going to go to streaming or will it hit the cinema? So I think it's
probably going to be both for a while.
Yeah, I think probably Bond. I'm looking forward to watching Bond. Top Gun 2. If that's coming out this year, I don't know how far it's been pushed back. I think anything with Tom Cruise at the minute because he's just banging out some solid films with the action genre. What else? Obviously, Batman next year. But this year, I can't think of too many this year. I think Bond, Top Gun.
I'm really looking forward to A Quiet Place too. A Quiet Place was really. I really enjoyed A Quiet Place, and when number 2 was announced, I almost was kind of like, I don't really want a second one because I really enjoyed the first one, and they tend to really kind of ruin it with the second one. But from the trailers that I've seen of A Quiet Place 2, it actually looks pretty good. So I'm quite looking forward to that. As we mentioned in the quiz, I'm going to go see Spiral on Wednesday, and I'll be doing a review of that. I'll be doing my first movie review in God knows how long. I can't wait. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel weird
in the house.
Eve,
long time no see. Hope you're okay. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's gonna feel weird to go back to doing a movie review, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I feel like I kind of want. I mean, I've already watched Kong and Godzilla.
Yeah.
And I've already watched Mortal Kombat, but I feel like I want to go and see them in the cinema to see if it makes a difference, especially for Kong and Godzilla. You know, because of the scale of it, because it's massive. Want to know if it makes any difference. I mean, both movies were pretty. Yeah, I mean, I think Kong and Godzilla is being released on the cinema where we're at is being released in IMAX 2D, so it's going to be huge, and you're not going to have the annoyance of the 3D. So
yeah,
I might go and I might watch those as well, and just to see if that makes any difference. I don't think it'll make much of a difference with Mortal Kombat, to be fair. I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference with
just be sound,
Kong and Godzilla.
probably.
Yeah, with Kong and Godzilla as well, because I mean both of the movies are okay. They're not.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked Mortal Kombat for what it was, and Godzilla and Kong was exactly what I thought it was going to be. But yeah, I'm just seeing, wondering whether or not it's going to make much of a difference in the cinema. So we've got Fast 9, Bond, Avatar. Is Avatar 2 coming this year? I don't think it is. I don't think that's.
Year.
think that's next year or potentially even the year after. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets pushed back to 2023. To be fair.
Well, I was watching. He did an interview with Schwarzenegger, where Schwarzenegger was interviewing Cameron, and he said he's basically he's got 2, 3, and 4 in the bag.
Yeah.
So he's just doing the effects. So possibly.
Yeah, but the majority of the movie will be effects, won't it? Like if you look at Avatar, if you have a look at Avatar 1, the pre-production would have been twice, if not 3 times as long as the actual shoot, maybe even longer.
If he wants to sort of up the game.
Yeah.
As such, anyway.
Yeah, well, I can remember ages ago, I don't know if he's still trying it, but he said that he wanted to try and make, I don't know whether the technology is even available or whether you can do it, but he was really eager to make the first 3D movie without the use of 3D glasses.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's still trying to kind of go for that.
It'd be good
Avatar,
if he does.
Avatar was God knows how long in the making because he wanted it to be done in a specific way. So God knows how long it's going to take for him to release the sequels.
Yeah.
What else we got? Was going to say Top Gun 2, In the Heights, Fast 9. Are you looking forward to Fast 9, Nick? John Cena.
No. I understand where they're going with it. I think everyone's loving the sort of stupidness of the Fast 9. But yeah, I think it's going a bit overboard now with fucking flying cars and shit like that.
I mean, if I'm right,
Diesel just flies now.
I definitely watched that trailer, but I think I can remember at one point that they insinuated that they're going to space.
Yeah.
Is that right? Am I right?
Yeah. It's going to happen. It has to happen, and they're going to start fighting fucking aliens and shit like that.
When you think of the first Fast and Furious, and the worst thing that happened was that they were stealing VCR players or DVD players, and now in Fast 9 they're flying to space in cars.
Yeah, the first
how do you get from there to there?
Them just driving fast down the street, and now you got fucking Vin Diesel flying like Superman.
Oh gosh, it's amazing how a franchise can move. Nick Harrison's looking forward to Scream 5, as am I, mate. As am I. I am a huge Scream fan, and I would be lying if I said I wasn't looking forward to it. I wasn't so hot on number 4 when that came out. It was all right, but what's her name's in it? Emma Roberts was in it, isn't it? And I just don't like Emma Roberts, so it ruined to be fair, I don't know what it is, but anything that she's in, I immediately dislike. I just don't like her as an actress for some reason. I just take a disliking to her, so it like puts me off anything that I watch with her in. But yeah, it was all right, but it was nowhere near as good as obviously the original. So I'm hoping they do something different with this Scream, because I really like Scream.
Has anyone heard from Catty?
You know what? I've not in a while.
Yeah, not seen Catty for a while. If
Emma Roberts is meh. I agree. I think she's worse than meh.
What do you think about this TV show with Sebastian Stan and
Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson?
Yeah.
I mean, before I even seen it, the makeup artist needs to win some awards for that. Have you seen that picture?
Pamela Anderson, yeah.
Mad.
It'll probably be a load of rubbish, but she looks really good.
Where am I? The chat's going.
Barry, I didn't fully watch Viewpoint. It was just one that was on in the background. But yeah, the Noel Clarke situation, I'm probably confident that there's probably loads more like him within the industry. It's just that he's probably, again, he's the first one to be sort of called out. So I'm guessing in a few months' time, there's going to be a hell of a lot more people coming out. But yeah, not great at all.
It seemed like every time I was looking on social media, there was just more and more stuff just being thrown, saying, "Yep, he's done this, he's done this, he's done this," and it's not looking good for him.
I think he was even I was reading, I think it was Adam Deacon. He was being a right dick to him, and he got sued, I think.
Yeah, that's all the way back down to like kidulthood days, isn't it? So it's been a while that people have been sitting on that, and it's just sad. It's sad, really, because I quite like Noel Clarke. I've enjoyed some of his portrayals in some of the things he's been in, and to find out the kind of stuff, or to hear the kind of stuff that people have been saying about him, and to find out that the way that he's been treating people and doing things that he's been doing is a little bit disheartening, really, isn't it?
I bet it's hard for the people, who make them. So you got all the cast who are like, oh, this is going to be brilliant, wicked ending. And then, that comes out and it just undoes all the great work that they probably put into that show, which isn't fair on them.
Yeah.
So, not great at all. At all. Watched Without Remorse the other night. I wasn't keen on it, Russell. Have you watched it, Ant? Yeah, it's too. I felt like it was too choppy.
What is it?
Yeah, it's the one with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to watch it. It's not getting a lot of praise, to be fair, is it?
No, there's a few good things in there, but it's not great. I found myself getting a bit bored in it midway. But there's a woman general in it, and she's great. But it's a bit lackluster. It's just a film to watch if you're bored.
So I saw something the other day about the Batman.
Yeah.
The potential of a Joker within the said universe. Maybe not in the first movie.
Yeah.
But this Joker being portrayed by Robert Downey Jr. I don't know how far I'm willing to go in terms of believing that that's even an actual discussion, but it got me thinking, if there is going to be a Joker in this universe, and I think there probably will be at some point, where are we thinking that's going to go? Do we think that Joaquin is going to be part of it, or do we think that they're going to go somewhere different?
It'll be something different. I think. I don't think they'll put him in. I think they'll probably want to sort of stray away from universe type films now, because obviously the other lot didn't work out too well. So I think it'll be separate. It'll be someone who's not too big, who will be Joker. Even if it doesn't even get to Joker, I'd be surprised if it does. I think Matt Reeves will concentrate on other villains. I think he'll just be in the background.
You don't think he's going to bring the Joker in?
No. If he gets his trilogy, yes, but I think you'll just get little snippets of hints of him, like Easter eggs and shit.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be in the first movie. I think the movie is just going to be Riddler, as we've seen so far, the Riddler and the Penguin. But I think, like I said, if he's getting the trilogy, I think he probably should bring the Joker in there, right?
It'd be good, but I'd like to see some other stuff.
So moving away from movies, there's been I've seen a lot of discussion amongst a couple of people around negative comments towards reviewers and how the best to deal with that. So there's obviously, as we've been witness to, and we see it all the time, and we get it as reviewers. How do you deal with that, Nick? How would you think to deal with that the best way possible? Because it is a reality for a lot of people. They get trolled, they get picked on for no reason at all. How do you think you would deal with it?
Negative comments literally don't affect me at all, just because I just see it as just words on the screen.
Yeah.
And they can say whatever they want. It doesn't really hurt my feelings, or I go away upset or anything like that. I think if you've got someone in your face and they're saying it, that will probably change the way that you think. But anything on the internet, doesn't affect me at all. I have a bit of a laugh with it, a bit of a joke mess around with a comment back. But yeah, I can see how some people will take it personally. I think probably more so that I think there's a few I saw in a few of the groups where there's groups of where they are being sort of horrible to certain fragrance reviewers. So yeah, I think that's not great. It's not nice, but it is what it is. I think I just laugh it off. I don't take it too personally.
Yeah,
I think we're probably
with kindness almost.
Yeah. I think what you've got is if you are a big time YouTuber, is any of that online stuff affecting your sort of brand, your image? Is it going to impact your business? Then yeah, I'd probably take some consideration to it. But yeah, it's got nothing on me. I'm all good here. It's just a hobby. So if you want to have a laugh online, say whatever you want, doesn't impact me at all. But I do know it can impact people. So
yeah,
not to say that everyone's like me, but yeah, it's not great. It's not nice, but yeah, you're gonna get them people.
Yeah,
and I saw.
I thought I'd mention it because it's been. I've seen a few of them float around for a while, and it's there's certain people that find it difficult because it's they're taking personal digs and stuff like that. And I feel like I'm the same with you, as I actually find it quite comical of how inventive people can be to go out their way to try and just kind of like put you down. But I think I just find it quite funny.
Yeah.
But I can see how others would find it really quite tough.
Yeah.
Like you said, that Barry there.
I think I also saw. Don't know if you saw it, John Casto's latest video.
I watched it.
So yeah, he's done a video on Jeremy, and his title of the video, I won't say it because in case it puts us in any trouble, but he's named a sort of specific title, and Jeremy's obviously saw it, got wind of it, made a comment.
I'm gonna go and have a quick look. Hang on a second.
Yeah, it was interesting to see that he's got wind of that, but then again, yeah, it's just interesting, isn't it? Or the drama.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
It's an interest. Yeah, I see what video he's referring to. But yeah, that was an interesting one. Yeah. I think if anyone knows what we're talking about, I think people will know what we mean. It's a very, very interesting one. Russell, I think I agree. But that's the nature of being online. I think that if you're going to put yourself out there on an online presence, you should expect some form of it, because there are very childish people out there that literally only go online to do one thing or one thing only, and that's to troll people. And whether or not it's they actually believe what they're saying or not, they're going to say it anyway. So I think that's why I just find it quite funny, especially when, like I said, they go out their ways to try and be quite inventive about how they insult you, rather than just like, oh, you're a dick or something like that. They'll really go out their way to try and make something really creative. And it's like, well, if you can think that hard about that, imagine what you can get accomplished with if you put your mind to something else. Just crack on, dude.
Yeah. I just see it as that they clearly got something not going well for them at the minute. Some sort of negative vibe. Because I think if you're personally in a good place and stuff like that, you're not going to be doing that kind of shit.
For sure.
Yeah, I think
for sure.
Just need to be in a good place. Yeah. So just in terms of frags, I watched Fragmental's video today did an interview with Cecile, the perfumer who created Annie.
Nick's so, like,
yeah, give me some. I have a sort of dilemma with Annie, because I could buy it now if I wanted to. But then I'm like, am I going to get it it's going to arrive here, and I go, oh, I've just spent 130 quid on this.
Yeah, and it's definitely one of those as well that it can only be worn in a certain type of like climate as well, because it's really quite like edible, and it's quite warm and vanillic and stuff like that. You're not going to get away with that in heat. Like, you're just not. It's just going to be too much. So like, you're spending quite a bit of money on something you can only wear for a very short period of time.
But it is sexy though.
But it's sexy though. It is sexy.
I think the issue I've got is I'm like, I always do it. I'll buy something and I think, oh, fucking hell, I could have bought this or something else instead. But it only happens when I've got it in my hand.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help when I'm watching reviews and stuff.
Yeah, I do the same thing. It's like, oh, I could have bought that. And then like next month I'll buy that. And then you go, oh, no, I could have bought that. And it's just a never-ending cycle, mate. It's a never-ending cycle of emptying my wallet. That's all it is.
Yeah, I always have like a sort of list in my mind of like, I want to buy these aftershaves, but they always get pushed down the line for me to get other stuff. So whether that may get my protein shakes for the gym, or
you're getting back on it now, aren't you? So
yeah.
So in terms of what's coming for year two, not Batman year 2, but year 2, we're going to be still endeavoring to do some more of the live streams, maybe not as frequent as we were doing previously, and I think recently we have been dropping off with doing them like every week, haven't we? Just with things starting to kind of like get back to some form of normality. We're finding less and less time to be able to do it, but we are going to still endeavor to try and do some form of live stream, so they might be a little bit infrequent. As Dan mentioned, obviously, about the 24-hour live stream last year, I am aiming to try and get something done this year of a similar vein. It might even be the same thing, but it might have like a different variation on it, so we'll see. But it's something that I'm kind of like thinking about doing, and when to do it and when's the right time to do it. But that will be coming in the coming months. Obviously, cinemas have opened up now. Well, will be opening as of Wednesday, or tomorrow in some places.
There's a few documentaries that I want to review. There's a good few that I've watched that I want to give a bit of detail on.
Yeah, so I think we'll be jumping a little bit more into the movies and TV side of things this year. Now that I say this year, we're almost halfway through the fucking year. But now that we can get access to big movies, big screen movies, we'll be able to do it. So
I think what we've also got is we're going to be doing the Essential every month.
Yes.
So that'll be coming up. Also, we want to sort of do at some point one of our own sort of series of the sort of mystery sniffing. So that'll be coming up at some point as well. So
so we've got a fair few ideas coming up for the future. Barry's need to have a specific date for the show, even if it's every other week, stick to a day. I mean, we're not going to be doing Friday nights anymore, I don't think. I think Friday nights are probably going to be a bit of a write-off for us now, whereas we used to alternate it between Friday and Sunday. It's probably just going to be Sunday nights now for the foreseeable, just because of time, and that's probably going to be the best time for us. The Essential Sense stuff, that may differ just depending on, one, when we get them, and two, when the schedule is for the reveals. We just want to make sure that we give enough time to get them and then be able to kind of do the live sniffing. We'll see. Obviously, we did a giveaway with Essential this month, but we'll be doing them for the rest of the year now, every month. So that's something to kind of like keep penciled in. But we'll keep everyone kind of like updated on social media as to when they're going to be and what they're going to be. I think next month is going to be new releases, so I'm quite looking forward to that. to see what we can get out of that one. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff that we've got in the pipeline. We just need to see how the rest of the year unfolds as to how we go about it. But I think it's safe to say that any kind of just standard live stream that we'll be doing just to discuss all things movie and all things fragrance will be Sunday nights exclusively now. Just because Friday nights is just probably not doable, and now that the world's open back up, we'll probably be wanting to spend our Friday nights doing stuff like everyone else in the country. So yeah,
I think I'm going to try and look at doing so I started doing some movie interviews. So sort of back end before we even started doing the lives, I interviewed the director from Extraction. And then another director who did some sort of martial art films. So them interviews, that sort of chop the videos up in terms of the questioning. Now we've got a live stream. Going to look at doing, seeing if we can get some interviews from the sort of movie industry and some directors. So I should be able to get in contact with quite a few of them and hopefully get some interviews going, which will be good.
Sounds great.
Just a quick one. Russell, is that boardroom the clone of Office for Men?
I think it is.
Is it?
I think it is.
What's it like?
Love a bit of Office for Men.
Office. The sample sets of the different houses you've done with the guests are a good watch.
Yeah, so that's the frag one that we did with Tony and Barry and stuff like that. And that's probably something that we're going to be continually doing. You did the Atelia one last time. We did try and say that we wanted to try and do one every month, didn't we? But I just think it just became a little bit. It just got dropped. Yeah, I mean expensive, but it just got dropped on the wayside as well, didn't it? It was like, oh yeah, we'll do it, and then other things get, brought up and things like that. And it's always a bit of a big job trying to get multiple people doing free the same nights when people have got lives to live and stuff like that. So it's a difficult task sometimes, but we will try to be getting some more of those, because it's not only just getting people together, but it's getting different sample sets as well. And it's everyone agreeing that they want to do it, because no one wants to spend money on something they don't necessarily want to do if it's a house that they're not interested in or anything like that. So it takes a bit of organizing, really, doesn't it? And even then, once you've organized it, life happens, doesn't it? So things can happen, which then like people have to drop out and stuff like that. So yeah, it seems fairly easy on the face of it. We'll go, yeah, we'll do that, but then it's never as easy, really, is it?
Nope, not at all.
So we'll be in contact with you about that one, Baz, shortly, I imagine. About the mystery one. So
just let us know, Bazza.
So Russell says yes, he's not got it, but he's just ordered it on Saturday. Yeah, and I saw that a while ago that they did boardroom, but every time I looked on Alexandria's website, it was always sold out.
It'd be interesting if Alexandria start cloning all of Jeremy's frags, and everyone's like, "Well, I'll just go here; it's just cheaper."
Yeah,
but you'll have to let me know, Russell, how that one is. See how it compares. If you've tried Office for Men already, see the difference.
Yeah, I mean the only fragrance that I've really tried that's in a similar vein to Office for Men is Neon by Aaron Terrence Hughes. It's the same. It's a little bit different.
Yeah,
but overall, it just smells like strong ambroxan.
Yeah, it is ambroxan.
Yeah, Neon's okay, but I think Office is better.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Anything else you want to go over, Ant?
No. It's been a very fun year. I've enjoyed every single one of the live streams, the multiple different scenarios and situations that we've found ourselves in. Thank you to everyone that's kind of supported us throughout these live streams, and not just the live streams, but the channel as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
We hit the 1,000 subscribers this year as well, and we've hit a few milestones this year, and I think it's nice to just kind of sit down and kind of like acknowledge all the kind of good stuff that's come out of this year, even though it's been pretty fucking shit year, if I'm being honest. Yeah. So it's nice that we've been able to do this and kind of escape from reality for a bit and kind of really get to know people, and the support that everyone's been showing, and that, you know, you come into the chat and get involved and, you know, come onto the stream as well. It's really great that we get the support that we do, and we really, really do appreciate it. We don't take it lightly. It does mean a lot. So thank you very much to everyone that comes in and regularly gets involved. We really appreciate it, and we love you.
Yeah,
we love you.
We love you. I had my second jab the other day as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
how you feeling?
I'm all jabbed up. I'm all.
I haven't even had one.
Yeah, I've had my second dose on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm all right. I had the Pfizer one. So yeah, I was just an achy arm.
I didn't have anything. Did the first one put you on your back?
No,
not at
all.
A lot of people that said the first one put them on their back, but the second one was all right.
Probably, obviously, it will affect some people. But yeah, touch wood, I was okay with it, so
Good.
I didn't have anything.
Good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Andy. It's and yeah, we've enjoyed having you on as well with your differing, especially when it comes to Zack Snyder. It's always interesting to get you on. Baz, absolutely, mate. Abso-freaking-lutely. That'll be a real bright laugh. Cuban Groove, nice. So yeah, we're just about to wrap up now, but thanks for jumping in. And lastly, just before you go, what did we think of Invincible? It was freaking awesome.
It was a
earlier on in the stream, and it was incredible. So hopefully you enjoyed it as well.
Especially that last episode.
Yes, that last episode is insane. But we'll leave it there. Was there anything else you wanted to go over, Nick?
No, just echoing what Ant said. So just massive thank you to everyone. And hopefully we have another good year. Yes,
absolutely. So we'll love you and leave you. We'll let you go to bed, or depending on where you are in the world, enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll say thank you very much. Have a lovely week. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. But until then, we love you, we miss you, and good night.
See you later.